Good evening, everyone. Have you ever found yourself spending long hours working on something and you later realize you're doing the wrong thing? Have you ever found yourself spending long hours working on something and then you later realize you're doing the wrong thing? Okay, my name is Dominic and I work as a chartered accountant. I'm going to be talking about the lessons I learned from not asking the right questions. So, 5 years ago, during the early phase of my career, I got a new job as an account officer. And of course, as with every young career person, I was out to prove myself. And so on one day, my boss asked me to prepare a financial report. And I went ahead to work on this report without asking many questions. I worked on this report without knowing what the purpose of the report was, without asking what the requirements of the report was, because of course I spent long hours working on this report, not knowing that my boss just required a summarized report. And then lastly, I worked on this report without asking what format the report was supposed to be presented, because as it is custom with every accountant, we do our reports on Microsoft Excel, and it is expected that once you are done with your report, you also share in that same format. Unknown to me, I got to discover that I was supposed to send that report out on a PDF format, which was in line with what the management expected. Now, three key lessons I learned. Although the report was good, but I ended up finding out that I didn't meet the need and the requirements for those reports. And this brought me to these three key lessons. Firstly, clarity saves you time and energy. You must always clarify and ask the right questions before going ahead to work on any task you are given. Secondly, I also learned that asking questions does not mean you are weak. It only means you are trying to take responsibility and you are also open to learning. Then I also learned um, lastly, I also learned that you need to understand the objective of any task before jumping on to do that task. In summary, I've learned asking the right question is important at all times. Thank you very much for listening to my speech. My name is Dominic Abak.